Hello! This is To Be Continued here with another video. Hope you're having a very wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, where you're at. Before I continue, hope you guys can hit the subscribe button, comment, like, whatever. But this is going to be a very early, emphasis on the early, 2026 prediction. I'm going to get through the governor, the Senate, and then the House. So now, rules are this is a early prediction. The next one that will come out will be at the very end of this year. So we're going to get started. Okay, so first off, we're going to start with the governor's prediction. Now, I'm just going to use, safe and likely. I'm going to probably use maybe all the margins, but so we're going to start with the safe Democrat, Oregon, white, Colorado, New Mexico, Vermont, Massachusetts. No, wait, not Vermont. I'm sorry. Maine, Connecticut, and Maryland. Oh, and Illinois, and I'm going to save Minnesota. And then I'm going to put in California because there's been talks whether, if Kamala Harris is going to run for the governor position or not. And if she does, and let's say the Republicans decide to be smart and run a more competent candidate, it could reach down to likely, but right now it's going to be safe. For Republicans, it's going to be Alabama, South Carolina, Tennessee, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Nebraska, South Dakota, Iowa, Wyoming, Idaho, Alaska, New Hampshire, Vermont, and I'm going to say also Florida. Now, Florida, it's not going to be competitive, no matter who's going to be. Like, there's been reports that DeSantis is, Ron's wife's going to, think about running, or it's going to be Byron Donalds. I personally want Donalds, but see, then we'll say Texas because I don't think Abbott's going to be that easy to defeat, or the Democrats are basically going to die in Texas anyway. And I'm going to say, Nevada too. I'm going to probably move Nevada to likely. And also Kansas, that would be a flip, but I think, having Kelly, not on the ballot anymore, that could work in Republicans' favor. Then Ohio, that would be likely. So now, likely Democrat, that would be Minnesota, New York, and Pennsylvania. I could see these races, going down in wire, but New York, I don't think, even if it's a good ground game, it would flip the governorship. Pennsylvania, Shapiro's going to easily win re-election. In Minnesota, the Republicans have no viable options. So when we come to the lean Republican states, that would be Arizona, Georgia. Then for lean Democrat, I'm going to say Wisconsin, just because of those margins in the 2020 election, not 24 election. That Democrats could easily hold on to this. Now to tilt are Arizona. I believe, no matter who wins the primary, the Republican has the advantage. And then I'm going to make a bold statement, say Michigan, because there's been reports that there's a third party in the contention, so that could really dent the Democrat support, especially since this third party is a popular governor. So yeah, so basically the flips of the governor seats will be Kansas, Arizona, and Michigan. There is no Democrat flips. So that is the governors. Now it's time for the Senate. So for safe Democrat, it will be Oregon, Minnesota, New Jersey, Delaware, Rhode Island, and Massachusetts, Colorado, and New Mexico. Now for Republicans, Idaho, Montana. Well, hold on. And then Democrats, safe Illinois. So now I want to go to and in Florida and in Texas, because essentially I think it's in Texas is John Cornyn, and if Paxton primaries him out, that would be easy one for Paxton. So I'm gonna put Texas as a safe R and Florida as a safe R because of obvious. Now for likely Democrat, that would be not Maine, Virginia, and then probably New Hampshire. Don't know about New Hampshire. Oh, safe Maine. Just I don't think Collins is going to get that easily defeated. So now likely are I'm gonna put Ohio, Alaska. So now we got 3 states. First, talk about Michigan. The Michigan Senate race is going to be very interesting. I know I post on Twitter a fake Wikipedia govern, governor race thingy, and I put Buttigieg on there, but he's more likely to run for Senate. So I don't. He's not going to be the strongest candidate for the seat. So I'm going to say Michigan does flip for Republicans, and also North Carolina. Now Georgia. Georgia's going to be the tricky one because it depends who wins the Republican primary. If it's Brian Kemp that wins, then he most likely will beat Ossoff. But if it's like MTG, she will most likely lose. So for this prediction, I'm going to assume that Kemp does run, he gets Trump's endorsement, he wins. That'll be another flip. So Republicans will get in the House, not the House, the Senate, 55 seats, increasing the majority by 2. Now it's the House. This is gonna be the somewhat more difficult one for me to predict. We're gonna start in order. So we got the Arizona first. I'm gonna move. See where's Arizona first. Schwarker, he looks like he won that against his opponent in 24 by a couple points. I think he could at least hold on. So I'm gonna give him lean. Make that race lean. So now I got Arizona 6. That will be right here. That was 3. I don't know how. Well, I'm gonna say he does hold on too. California, let's go. So we have the 13th. We got that used to be held by Duarte. That was a close election. I'm gonna say the Democrat does hold because California's laws are kind of, that's it's kind of ridiculous because they count votes forever and ever. We got the 45th district. That was again another flip for the Democrats. And this one by a nail point. If Republicans do put up a better candidate, they could win the seat back. I'm gonna put that as very much lean. Next, we got Colorado's 8th. See here, where's that at? He won by 2. I'm gonna say that does flip Democrat, because since that's near Denver and that we could see some trends away from that side. So that's gonna be a Democrat flip. Next, we're gonna have Iowa. Republicans will hold on. Hopefully, find someone better than the candidate who barely held on. But now, some people are gonna say, "Well, by that special election, low turnout. If Republicans have a get better turnout machine, they do pretty well." Maine second. Hold on a second. See, that was a Trump was held that district with a Democrat theme. I could see theoretically if Republicans hold a good ground game, maybe they could pick up the seat. So lean Democrat, not lean Republican. As you know, I think Golden's going to hold on. Now this is This is Michigan. I'm going to assume he's. It looks like it's a very decent county. So move on to Nebraska's first. No, North Carolina's first. I mean, that could be a flip. Seeing that margin, I'm going to say it's a flip. Now this. Bacon, I think, is infamous. I think along right election Twitter for seemingly still winning despite being in circumstances that he could lose. I'm going to say the Democrat will flip the seat this time. Now I got New Mexico second. Mm, he still holds on. I think there's still enough support. New York. Okay. Obviously, still got a Democrat turning district, so I'm going to say that. Now here, depends if he runs for governor, but I'm just going to fill out all the. Before I say continue on, I'm just going to fill out the ones that have the gray circles. I'm not going to fill out the ones that are already filled in. Move on to Ohio. This will be a flip. And the 13th, I say she still holds on. Pennsylvania. It looks like this is still good, so I'm going to see how the Pennsylvania Republicans say hold on, especially with the registration and if it's a good ground game. Please hold on. Texas. I'm going to say he loses. I think he's in the Rio Grande Valley, and that could potentially play. And we see all those shifts in. Now, I'm going to keep it this way. Washington. Ooh. Problem is, who can run the top of this, her over. It looks like it was won by 3.3%. Because she still holds on. So yeah, that's it. So Now, you know what? I'm gonna find the Republicans that are in the on Harris districts. You know what? I'm moving this to lean D because I I don't think this is going to be the accurate number at all. This is the most competitive. You know what? This is such a low number. I think this could get contested pretty easily. I know I'm probably going to say maybe this is held on. I know I'm making revisions, but I don't necessarily think Republicans going to gain seats. I think there's enough to barely hold on to this. Okay, so I have it. This is going to be my semifinal-ish result. I have the Republicans winning 219, and that's barely keeping the House. But I could see some more trends. Just say like, California that could keep it. Maybe like this. Like the Democrats managed to max out a little bit more in California. I believe this is a little bit more like it. This is just another prediction, so it could change. So yeah, these are my predictions. Now these are very rough predictions, but it'll be nice to see when I do another one at the end of this year to see how much they change, especially how if more information I get, at least I learn about. Because trust me, my house prediction is very rough. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Now I'm gonna say this is a prediction, so I better not see this on bad electoral takes. Okay, this is a prediction. I don't know what's gonna happen, but it's for fun. So hope you guys had a wonderful day. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you later.